Hey guys, how are ya? I'm finally here with a tech-related video after the iconography announcement. There's a bird outside that's a little bit loud right now. Anyway, I'm sure many of you remember back in, I think, maybe even October or December, I asked you guys to submit questions to me via Twitter, via my website, the Ask link, or via just email, or comments, actually. And I wrote all those questions down, and I intended to answer them all, and I did them in one video that was called the Tech Q&A, if you want to search for it. But I had a bunch left over that I was just planning to answer in individual videos, because I thought it would be a good idea to kind of make each video a little more specific in terms of topic. I still have a lot of those left, and I'm finally getting around to them, so I want to actually answer one of them today. The question is actually by Jack Hyde Smith. I'll leave his social links below. I think he just has a Twitter. The question is, what was your first electronic device? That's pretty simple, but I thought it would be cool to kind of go through my electronic history. When I was probably 6, 7, probably 6. Actually, probably younger than that, because we were living with my grandma at the time, and my uncle lived there too. He gave me a Sega Game Gear, which I'm not sure how many of you will remember one of those. But a Sega Game Gear was like it had like Sonic games on it. It had like The Lion King, which was my favorite. And so that was my first electronic device. And then after that, I actually branched into technology by starting to play like Game Boy Color and then Game Boy Advance, because I was obsessed with Pokemon when I was a little kid. I don't know why. I think the art. And then after that, I started to just get really into computers, just because my dad's a computer programmer. But then moving on from there, when I was like 13 or so, I got an iPod Mini, which was so easy to use, and I like understood it immediately, which I was really afraid that I wasn't going to understand it. And once I tried that, I had joined a forum called Ion Mac, which I don't think exists anymore. And I started talking with people, and I started to realize that they were all Mac users too, so I figured, let me try a Mac, because they made it sound so cool and equally easy to use. So I got an iBook G4, and then the rest is history. I mean, I thought that would be an interesting little thing to share with you guys. The Sega Game Gear was like the coolest thing. I would still play it if I could find it at my parents' house. Even old classic Nintendo gaming was awesome, like NES and stuff I played with my dad, but that wasn't actually mine. So the first thing that I actually owned myself was that stuff. But even Game Boy Color was awesome. I had the classic purple one, which was great. So that's a brief summary of my electronic history. If you guys have any other specific questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you have a question that you'd like me to answer in a video such as this, feel free to leave that below, or email me or tweet me at ForeverG5 on Twitter. All my social links will be below so you can access me a little bit easier. Oh, and feel free to subscribe if you're brand new. Don't forget to check out my new project, Iconography, where I talk all about those little ice cream cones that you've been seeing on Instagram. As always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.